Hi everybody, and welcome to another Snapshot tutorial video on the StellarTrek. My name is Peter Tusick. In today's video we're going to be looking at managing voices. You can have two voices on your units. You can certainly have a different voice from your system voice to that when you're receiving navigation or reading. So we'll be looking at managing voices, then at how we can set the navigation or reading or system voice to be different. I am in Explore mode, and I'm going to open my settings menu by pressing and holding my down arrow.
Settings. Bluetooth.
Now at this point, if I move to the right, I'm going to get into a couple of different settings here. But if I move past Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, I will get to
Voices.
Voices. So again, I press my right arrow a couple of times. I get to Voices, and I press Confirm.
Voices. System voice. Sharona.
So currently we have a few options. My system voice by default, and I'm in English. I'm in English here, so my system voice will be Sharona. If I press my right arrow,
Navigation voice. Sharona.
my navigation voice is Sharona. And if I press my right arrow again,
Reading voice. Sharona.
my reading voice is also Sharona.
Changes the voice used in quick reading and detailed reading.
So again, this will be, the reading voice is what we get when we're using OCR. So refer to the OCR video in terms of how to use the OCR feature. But I'm going to press my right arrow one more time.
Speech recognition language. English US.
So we can also set our speech recognition language
Changes
here.
the speed. 0.
We can set our speed in this menu. Of course, you can certainly do this by using your left side buttons on the device. Your volume keys, if you push them together, could control speed. In addition to controlling volume. So again, if you press those together, you will either be controlling speed or volume, and your up and down keys will then change your speech rate or volume rate. I press my right arrow again.
Voice auto switch on.
This voice auto switch option is
Press
what we
confirm
would
to deactivate voice auto switch.
what we primarily would use if we're navigating in or working with multiple languages. So let's say we're navigating in a city where street names may be in French, for instance. Maybe we're in Montreal. And we want our directions in English, but we'd like the street name spoken in French. Or maybe we are, reading documents in another language. We certainly could set that as well. But I'm going to press my right arrow.
Manage voices.
And come over here to the Manage Voices option. Again, this is all the way to the right, or you could use your left arrow as soon as you come into this Manage Voices area. And to the left of System Voice, you will have Manage Voices. I'm going to press Confirm.
Manage voices. Sharona.
So Sharona is here. And I don't have any other additional voices on this unit quite yet. So I'm going to press my right arrow.
Add voice.
And we have an Add Voice option. Again, you can have two voices, two a cappella voices on the unit at a time. I'm going to press my Confirm key on Add Voice.
Select a language. English.
Now, this is where we are going to be able to select the language. And I'm going to choose English. If you use your right arrow here,
Deutsch.
you'll have your various language options. And you can choose your voices in those languages. But let's do English for now.
English.
Press Confirm.
Select a voice.
Deepa, English India.
So here's the list of voices, and when I move through this with my left or right arrow, I will hear all of the available options, starting with English Deepa, that is the Indian TTS, English Indian TTS. Let's move to the right.
Graham, English British.
Again.
Karen, English United States.
Again.
Laura, English United States.
And so on.
Lisa, English Australia.
Lucy, English British.
Just pressing my right arrow.
Michael, English United States.
That's a southern inflection, which is quite awesome. I definitely have used this from time to time.
Nizareng, English British.
Here's Nizareng.
Peter, English British.
I think we'll have to choose that one just because I am Peter Tusick, so it's very fitting that I choose my namesake on this product, but let's keep going.
Rachel, English British.
Just using my right arrow.
Rod, English United States.
Ryan, English United States.
Saul, English United States.
Sharona, English
And
United States.
back to Sharona. So again, you'll use your left or right arrow to navigate these voices. Let's go find Peter and let's download Peter.
Rate.
Pete, Nizareng.
Peter, English British.
So again, I pressed my left arrow to move backward through the list. I kind of overshot, so I pressed my right arrow. Now I'm going to press Confirm on Peter.
Press confirm to add the voice.
Peter, English British.
Press any other key to cancel.
So I want to add Peter. I'm going to press Confirm.
This update will require approximately 134 megabytes on your device. Press confirm to install. Press back to cancel.
So you will be prompted with how many megabytes, or you know how much space the voice will take up on your unit. I'm going to press confirm. That's fine with me, and this should start downloading. And I have a pretty fast Wi-Fi connection.
Downloading update.
So this should be rather quick. You will get a downloading update.
31%.
And here we go. It's kind of flying through the download here.
57%.
And it's going to download Peter. Once it downloads, it will then install.
85%. 100%. Installing.
Now it installs. And once it installs, we'll receive a message when it is completed.
Voice update completed. Voices. Manage voices.
So now, if I press my right arrow,
System voice, Sharona.
I can change my system voice to either be Sharona or Peter. So if I press confirm here,
Select a voice. 2 voices, Sharona.
so now I have Sharona, or if I press my right arrow,
Peter.
I could have Peter as my system voice.
Press confirm to select this
If I press
voice.
confirm, my system voice would become Peter. But I'm going to press my back button. I don't want to do this.
Voices.
Again, the back button.
System voice, Sharona.
Back button is located on the top left of your keypad, again above your up arrow. I'm going to press my right arrow and move over to
Navigation voice, Sharona.
Now this is where I want Peter. I want Peter to navigate me. Peter's going to tell Peter exactly where to go. I'm going to press confirm here on my navigation
Select
voice.
a voice. 2 voice.
Peter.
And I'm going to move right over to Peter.
Press confirm
and I'm going
to
to press
select
confirm.
this voice.
Again, if I press right again,
Sharona.
I just have my 2 choices because you can only have 2 voices
Press
on.
confirm to
Peter.
Let's press confirm on Peter.
Press navigation voice successfully changed to
Peter.
voices. Navigation voice.
Peter.
And we now hear that my navigation voice is Peter, or Peter. I am going to, again, if I wanted to replace Peter, I could do that. If I move right one more time, though.
Reading voice, Sharona.
Reading voice is still Sharona. You could change
Changes
this.
the voice used in quick reading and detailed reading.
You could change this to Peter if you would like. And if you wanted to replace Peter, or let's say you didn't want Sharona even, you would come back to Manage Voices.
Manage voices.
Press confirm. Again, I moved there with my left arrow. I'm going to press confirm.
Manage voices.
Peter.
I have Peter.
Sharona.
I have Sharona
Peter.
in here. If I activate one of them, I will be brought back into the language list where I could choose the language and then the voice to replace the one I've chosen. So if I press
Sharona.
confirm on Sharona,
Select a language.
and I now select English, and let's say I select Rod, then I would have Rod and Peter. So again, a couple of just pieces on how you can manage the voices on your unit. You can have 2 voices on your unit at the same time. Those voices will be either controlling the system voice, the navigation voice, or the reading voice. And the reading voice is specific to your OCR, so your optical character recognition, either detailed reading or quick reading. I'm going to press and hold my back button.
Explore.
Come back into explore mode. What you'll hear, and I don't have any GPS coverage right now, but if I press my right arrow, my kind of next intersection, or if I hit my where am I key for that matter,
No GPS coverage.
we're not going to get anywhere here. But if I was out and moving around, my navigation would be given to me by Peter. So remember, the system voice, in this case, I'm not going anywhere, so it's going to be using my system voice to kind of give me my real-time instructions. We hope you found this helpful. Please check out all of the Snapshot tutorials. If there are others that we have not done that you would like to see, be sure to let us know. And thank you very much for watching.